centers on Finland, where the article cites a flood of conversions from Islam to Christianity among hundreds of asylum seekers from the Middle East. The article reports that the number of converts is so significant that evangelical Lutheran parishes in Finland have begun establishing confirmation classes for Muslim immigrants who want to become Christians. Now, while the exact figures on the number of recent Muslim converts aren't available, conservative estimates suggest several hundred in recent years converting to the Finnish Evangelical Lutheran Church. And these converts come originally from Afghanistan, Iran, and Iraq. And they are in many respects completely turning away from their homeland, their extended families, since converting to Christianity is considered an apostasy worthy of death in conservative Islamic regions. So this is some pretty bold maneuvers on their part, and this phenomenon in Finland points to a wider trend among the refugees throughout Europe. In fact, back in March, Fox News highlighted how Muslim converts were breathing new life into Europe's fledgling and struggling churches. They report on a soaring number of Muslims. Those are the Fox report's words. A soaring number of Muslims, many of them refugees from Syria, Iraq, and Afghanistan, who are converting to Christianity and are flocking to various Christian denominations, Protestant, Evangelical, and Catholic. Now, upon interviewing these converts, many stated that they had an earlier interest in converting to Christianity, but they were unable to do so while they lived in the Middle East, where, of course, conversions are prohibited. And still others are turning to Christianity simply to assimilate into their new country, their new future life. This was the norm up till rather recently, up to around, say, the 18th century, where if you were a Muslim and you were going to be living in Europe, well, you got baptized and began living as a Christian. That was, in many ways, what was expected of you. So then we find in Germany, which received nearly 1 million asylum seekers back in 2016, the majority of which are also from Syria, Iraq, and Afghanistan. Their churches in Berlin and Hamburg were faced with so many asylum seekers wanting to convert that, get this, they held baptisms in municipal swimming pools. How's that? In fact, German evangelical leaders actually had to issue out a handbook on baptizing the converts because the number was so overwhelming. And the British paper The Guardian reported that in Austria, the Catholic Church received over 300 applications for adult baptism in just the first few months of 2016, and nearly 3/4 of those applications were filled out by refugees converting from Islam. It's really, really fascinating stuff.